What's going on, YouTube? It's the Green Shiz here. I just threw $1,000 into the garbage. Literally took it to a toilet and flushed it for no reason. And it's gone. That's basically what I did when I was buying this house. Didn't buy the house. I was trying to buy a house and literally flushed $1,000 down the drain. I'll explain how I did that. It's pretty, it could happen again, and I don't want it to, but that's the way it goes. The giveaway stuff I did 5 giveaways in my Q&A, my 400 subscriber Q&A, and still 2 items go unclaimed. The ETB, and still this Articuno does not want to leave me. This thing has been a thorn in my side on my desk for, I cannot give this thing away. This is the second person. I'm not putting the names on here. I think there's only like 40 some of you, so if you were one of those people and you haven't watched it, go watch the video. You might have won these. The other 3 items have been claimed and shipped. Sitting on these 2 items. The only other thing I wanted to mention, Collecticon recently announced that they're doing a nationwide tour. They kind of mentioned it earlier in the year, but now it's official on their site. They haven't announced locations and dates, so I definitely am looking forward to that. Hopefully there's something more local to me. Maybe in Chicago I can drive there. That would be sick. So maybe I'll do more booths at that place, because then I could put a bunch of stuff in the truck. Would be awesome. So that's going to be sick. That's coming up here really soon. Hopefully they announce it by the end of the year. I'm really hoping. Our boys at CGC graded their first ever CGC 9.5 first edition Charizard. It's actually insane. Oh no, where was I? My wife called. Sorry, it's the way it goes. Sometimes I gotta answer the phone when she calls. Sometimes I don't. Not really. I always try and answer it. Talking about the Charizard, that is pretty interesting. There's it's the highest population, or it's the lowest pop, highest grade. So it's a 9.5 CGC subgrades. Thank Jesus. So there's subgrades on this card, but it's a pop 1. Technically, it's the highest one. Pop 1. Would you cross through a PSA? Would you crack it out of the slab? I had actually commented on CGC's post, basically busting their balls. I was like, y'all better release this pop report, otherwise the guy that owns this might crack it out and send it to PSA. So your highest graded card, first edition Charizard, in a pop 1, might not even exist in a CGC slab in the matter of a month if y'all don't fix this. That would be embarrassing. You're flexing this card that exists on Instagram and just poof, just disintegrates because somebody tries to cross it, maybe to even BGS. So y'all better release the public pop report so everybody can see that this thing's a pop 1 with the highest possible grade at CGC. That's something to write home about. Like, that's something impressive. So if that's not a big enough motivator, I don't know what is. You want the grail of grails is a pop 1 and it could get crossed. I'd be sharting myself. Do you guys think it would, like, what would you do if you had a 9.5? The first thing I would do, I would go to PSA, say, hey, here's a slab, can I get a PSA 10? If not, then you're thinking, do you crack it out of the slab and submit it to PSA? That's what's in my mind. Obviously, if there's a blatant whitening or a scratch, then don't. But yeah, it'd be a really tough call not to possibly profit hundreds of thousands of dollars. So something to think about for CGC. Y'all need to release a pop report. Quit playing with us. It's been in the works. You have one for your own use. Just turn the on button on and let us see it. What are you doing making it more user-friendly? Nobody cares. If it's a spreadsheet you update quarterly, that's amazing. Anything. Give me something. Throw me a freaking bone here. My $1,000 loss. So what we put in now 3 offers. At this time, it was just 2 offers. So we put in an offer on this house. We liked it at this price. They countered and said, no, this price, then we do an inspection. So the inspection, we spent $500 on this inspection. This inspection checked the attic, all the nooks and crannies, checked, make sure things were functioning. That was great. $500. And then they found mold and a leak in the attic, and the shingles weren't done properly. So they told us to redo that, it's like 15 grand. To do that and a few other things, we're looking at about 15 grand out of pocket, which is not free. So then we countered again, and at the same time we're countering, we have to get another inspection to check septic and well water. So that was another $450, $500 to get that inspection done. So while that inspection's happening, we counter and say, hey, we know we have these issues. We drop the price that we're offering. And then they counter and say, basically, no. But also we were contingent upon our last inspection, which ended up yielding some bad results for their water that they're drinking. So that needed some love. That was another $1,000 that needed to fix that and clean it. But basically they ended up saying no, gave me the finger, and I wasted $1,000 on inspections in the matter of a week for them to walk and me not get something. It's literally like, I don't know. It's literally throwing away money. I literally threw away money. I have no attachment to this house. I own nothing of it. It's gone. I own an inspection report that's 27 pages long for a house that isn't even mine. That's about it. I don't know what to say about that. I've offered on 3 houses. We've offered on 3 houses. Each one had basically been full ask. This last one, we looked at it at some evening, made a full ask offer. Full ask. And gave them an additional 60 days after close. So we literally gave them 60 days to live in the house after closing, which is already 30 days after reaching an agreement. So they have basically 90 days to get out of the house with a full ask offer. We got declined. Somebody beat us. It's literally like somebody selling a Charizard for asking price $250 and somebody throwing the house at them like, here's $250 plus whatever else, just additional. Could you imagine a trading card market like that? Everyone's trying to get under asking price. And if it was ever to the point where it almost was back in January-ish, when you list a card for whatever price, people are bidding over what your asking price is, which is blasphemy. So the housing market's trash. We're looking at a few more houses this week. Constantly looking. I thought I was lock, stock, and barrel in this new office, man. This office was nice. Couple times. So hoping find something here soon. I would like to have a new house in the next 2-3 months. But it's drying up out there. People aren't listing houses here in Michigan. We got snow coming. Less houses are getting listed, so it's a struggle bus. I'll definitely keep y'all posted. In the meantime, I've been playing with my collection I bought. Been literally just sleeve. I have an addiction, an issue. When I find mint cards, I sleeve them. Doesn't matter what they are. If they're unlimited, first edition, Japanese, I take the time to actually sleeve every single card because I have a problem. Anybody else do that? I do it because I hate seeing stuff just sitting in the cardboard, just rattling around, hitting each other. This makes me feel way better. OCD, whatever it is, don't know, but I'll never get out of it. If you look back, I don't know if this WoW box, this entire like 4,000 card box is filled of cards with penny sleeves. Those are all packed, case fresh. Had to do it. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you with that random rant. But y'all have a good one. Talk to y'all later. Peace.